There's this quiet pressure that nobody really talks about. Not loud, not obvious, but it's there in the background of everything. The feeling that you're running out of time, that somehow you're late, late to success, late to life, late to becoming who you were supposed to be. The worst part is you don't even know who decided that timeline. Just think about it. At what age were you supposed to have it all figured out? 18? 21? 25? Who told you that? And why did you believe in them? Because the truth is, most people, they aren't living their lives. They're chasing a version of life they were told they should want. And when they do not reach it fast enough, they start to panic. Here's what nobody tells you: growth doesn't look like progress. Not at first. It looks like confusion. It looks like starting over. It looks like being lost while everyone else seems like they've found a way. But what you are actually doing is building something real. Because fast success is usually borrowed, but slow growth, that is totally yours. You earn it piece by piece, failure by failure, day by day. Yeah, it is frustrating, but nobody because nobody claps for the days where you almost gave up, but you didn't. Nobody sees the internal battles, the overthinking, the doubt, the nights where you question everything. But that's where the real shift happens. Not when things are easy, not when everything is working, but when you're still showing up and even when it feels pointless. Because most people, they don't fail from a lack of talent, they fail from a lack of patience. They quit in the phase where nothing makes sense yet, but you're still here. That matters more than you think because of every version of you that you admire was once this version. Confused, uncertain one, the one who didn't know if it would work. But they kept going, not because they were confident, but because they decided that stopping would cost more than continuing. That's the part nobody shows, the middle. Everyone loves the beginning, the excitement, the motivation, the new start energy, and everyone loves the end, the success, the results, the transformations. But the middle, that is where most people disappear. Because the middle is boring, it's repetitive, it's doing the same things over and over without an immediate reward, right? That is also where things change. Because consistency is invisible at first, but unstoppable over time. You don't notice it day by day, but one day you look back and realize, damn, I'm not the same person anymore. You think differently, you move differently, you do not react the same way. Suddenly, the things that used to overwhelm you do not even affect you anymore. That's growth. Not loud, not dramatic, just undeniable. And here's the part that you need to hear: you're not behind, you're just early in your process. Because life isn't a race, it is a construction, and some people rush the foundation just to build something that looks good from the outside. But you're taking your time, even if it doesn't feel like a choice. So that is why when things they finally start working, they would not fall apart because you didn't skip the hard parts, didn't avoid the uncomfortable phases. You went through them, and that changes you, makes you more grounded, more aware, more real. In a world where most people are pretending, that's your advantage. So if you feel lost right now, yeah, that's good. That means you're not settling. Feels uncertain, good. That means you're questioning things instead of blindly following them. If you feel like you're not where you should be, good. That means you still care because the people who truly fail are the ones who struggle. They're the ones who stop caring. And you haven't. Not yet. Do not rush your life just because you're uncomfortable in it. Because discomfort isn't a sign that you're doing something wrong. It is a sign that you're changing. And change always feels like chaos before it feels like reality. So take a breath, take a deep breath, slow down. You do not need to have everything figured out today. You just need to keep moving. If it's small, even if it's messy, even if it doesn't look impressive. Because one day you're going to wake up in a life that once felt impossible. And won't feel sudden, it will feel earned. And when that happens, you realize something. You were never behind, you were just becoming, and you still are.